Hi, my name is Mira Hoffman, and in this 8-part video series, we're going to be covering the 50 top moves for massaging the back. This is a follow-along video, so make sure to favorite it so you can come back and watch later when you have someone to practice on. So the first thing to do is always just begin with a nice resting move. And you just place your hands, both palms facing down, on either side of the spine. And just take a nice, deep, long breath with your partner. We're going to begin by gently walking our hands down the back without any lotion or oil. So in this first part of the series, we're not using any oil or lotion. And I wanted to ask you, for those of you that may have a preference, do you prefer to have oil used during your massage sessions, or perhaps lotion or cream, or nothing at all? Leave us a comment and let us know. So I walked my hands all the way down to the sacrum and the hips, and then I'm going to give a nice gentle traction and pushing downwards. And what this does is it helps decompress the lower spine and back. It's a nice stretch. So go ahead and take a couple deep breaths here. And for our next move, our third move, we're going to come along the side and scoop underneath the hips. And with the other hand, we're going to rock down along the erectors. So rocking towards you, placing the hand on the erectors, and then rocking down. Now the erectors are the muscles that run along the spine, so it's kind of that meaty part of the back right along the spine. So you can see I've moved my hand up to the outside of the ribs now. And just slowly rocking towards you, placing the upper hand down and rocking back towards the table. And do this all the way the full length of the spine till you come out the tops of the shoulders and out the neck. We're going to repeat those steps 2 and 3. So walking down the back, going nice and slow. And this alternating pressure and direction gives a nice gentle kind of twisting motion to the spine. And helps the back begin to relax. Helps create a little bit of movement in the spine. So then that third step was pressing down on the sacrum again. And just pausing here for a breath. Come to the other side. So coming down to this other side, we're going to scoop underneath the hips, and then with your top hand, you're going to press into the erectors. And again, those are the muscles that are running along the spine. So with your hand on the hip, you're going to rock towards you. Place the upper hand and then release face rocking back down towards the table. And as it makes sense, you can move the lower hand to the ribs. Just making sure not to grab too high, especially on your female clients. Coming all the way down off the top of the shoulders. And then continuing that stroke up towards the neck. And just kind of rolling out on the neck muscles here. Our fifth move is going to be fists down the erectors, so making nice loose palms. Kind of making loose fists here. Placing them at the top of the shoulders. You're going to start to melt in and apply pressure. Now, if your partner really likes deep pressure, you're going to want to angle it more into the body. If your partner doesn't like as much pressure, you're going to angle down a little bit more so you're not working as deeply. This is a nice slow move. Again, we're not working with any oil or lotion. And because of that, you're going to have to move a little bit slower. Try not to drag or friction over the skin. Really taking your time as you gather the muscles underneath your fists. I'm working all the way down into the sacrum, so changing your angle a little bit as you come up towards the hips and the top of the sacrum. And then I like to go ahead and just press out along the sacrum again, just to give some nice continuity to that stretch and that move. I'm working out the sides of the hips. The next move that we're going to do, again without any lotion, you're going to take your elbow and place it on the top of the shoulder. And we're going to be working with taking the elbow and forearm down the erectors. So again, remembering the direction of your pressure. If you're pressing more down into the table, that's going to create a deeper experience of massage. And if you keep the direction of the pressure more downwards towards the hips, it's going to work a little bit more superficially. So coming all the way down, you can see I'm starting to change the angle of my arm a little bit. Bringing that stroke all the way down to the hips and that top of the sacrum. nice little pause when you reach the end of that stroke. And coming up, and I just like to close kind of by bringing my hands over that area. And we'll do the same thing for this side. So bringing the elbow and forearm to the top of the shoulder. Working all the way down, focusing on the meatiest or thickest part of the muscle body here. Really taking your time to move slowly. You can check in with your partner, how it feels. Again, starting to change the angle of my arm. And then just pausing gently when you come to the end of that stroke, before releasing, to kind of just sweep the hands up and over as a return stroke.